Good morning, I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose on Thursday as big bank names gained after passing the Federal Reserve's annual stress test, and a revised upward GDP print alleviated some recession fears on Wall Street. A slate of positive economic data signaled economic resilience despite looming recession fears. That included a large upward revision in first quarter GDP and a drop in weekly jobless claims to the lowest levels since May. The 30 stock index jumped 0.8%, lifted by major bank names. The S&P 500 added 0.45%, while the tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite closed flat. JP Morgan Chase and Goldman Sachs each rose more than 3%, while Wells Fargo advanced 4.5%. The action came a day after the central bank said all 23 institutions, including in its annual stress tests, are well capitalized to weather a severe recession scenario. Other financial stocks that took a hit during the year's banking crisis also gained, including Charles Schwab, Western Alliance, and Zions Bank Corporation. Despite projected losses of $541 billion, the banks are still positioned to lend to households and businesses during such a scenario. It has been a banner first half, and Friday marks its final trading day. The S&P 500 is up 14.5% this year and on pace for its best monthly performance since January. The tech-heavy Nasdaq has climbed nearly 30% and is heading towards its best first half since 1983 as rising optimism around artificial intelligence pushes up technology stocks. The blue chip Dow is relative underperformer, up just 2.9%. Despite the solid start to 2023, some on Wall Street are bracing for a potentially volatile second half. In renewable energy news, the Biden administration has raised a record-breaking $105 million from solar panel developers at lease auction in Nevada, covering 23,675 acres of desert. It is the highest-yielding federal onshore renewable energy auction to date. And MREs and British Lithium have partnered for a $728 million project in Cornwall to develop granite deposits and produce 20,000 tonnes of lithium carbonate equivalent per year. MREs will hold an 80% stake, helping to reduce the UK and Europe's reliance on imported lithium. Overall, US sectors closed mostly higher overnight. Financials was the best performer, whilst communication services was the worst. And today's overseas data includes the release of China's June manufacturing and non-manufacturing PMIs at 11:30 a.m, Japan's May industrial production, Eurozone's May employment and June CPI at 7 p.m, UK's final first quarter GDP and US May personal income and spending at 10:30 p.m, along with the June PMI and University of Michigan consumer sentiment. The SPY futures are pointing to a 0.2% rise. Thank you for listening.